One of my favorite phrases in all the world is you can't hate your way to happiness. And that is what I am always trying to do. That's what all of us do at times. And I want to talk a little bit about how to get out of that trap today. Hi, I'm Brett, your favorite shrink, and welcome to My 5 Minds. This is your user's manual, your user's guide to your brain, the most sophisticated piece of electronics on the planet. Today, what I want to talk about in particular is drivers, motivators. How do we get ourselves motivated? Well, one of my favorite ways is anger. Well, I want to tell you about a patient of mine, Sally, who uses anger to motivate herself. And I don't mean to imply that she is somehow mentally ill or that she is somehow weird because she does this. We all do this. So I want to look at how we're doing it, why we're doing it, and what we need to do differently. Now, Sally is a little bit overweight. She compulsively eats. And part of the way she's trying to help herself out of this problem is to beat herself up. She gets mad at herself when she finds herself at the end of the day and she's eaten that whole stupid bag of cookies, or she's eaten half the pie that she didn't want to eat, or she's somehow come off of her diet. What does she do? She gets mad at herself. She gets, so frustrated with herself, and she beats herself up. Now, let's think about that from a brain point of view, all right? And see if we can understand what's happening. Now, you already have known or met some of the brains that live inside of you, or the different minds that live inside of you. So let's just kind of go over them real quick. This is Leo, your left neocortex. Logic, reason, planning, all that kind of stuff. Strategies. Rio, my bud, he's the creative brain, the artistic side of yourself. Here is Connie, the conscious part of your mind. All right? She's what it helps you be aware. Inside, we have the limbic system. This is Emma, the emotional mind. And then down below her, we have B, the base brain. The base brain is your driver. It helps you move forward. It helps you take action. It is called your body mind. All right? And so let's look at what's happening. From Leo's side of things, it seems logical. You do something stupid and you get punished. It's a natural consequence. You have a kid that runs out in the street, you give him a little swat in the behind, right? Well, I wouldn't do that, but that's Leo's logic, is that you get a little bit mad and you let him know that's not okay. But what Leo's doing is he's getting mad at himself. He's getting mad at Emma, the emotional mind, who feels driven, who feels unhappy, who feels unsatisfied. And so she wants comfort food. And Emma then triggers B, the base brain, the body mind, to eat, to binge, because she's feeling unhappy. And food is going to make her feel good, right? Do you see the play of it all? Now here's where you cannot hate your way to happiness. As long as Leo continues to hate Emma, Emma is going to continue to hate herself, which is going to continue to drive her to comfort foods, which will push B into eating cakes and pies and all the ice creams and stuff. And the cycle never ends because these parts are not working together. They're not working together to a goal. They're actually working together to create the problem. So what we got to do is we got to come in and interrupt the process. I think of it as a thought interrupt. And a great thought interrupt is to get your right neocortex online. Think a little bit creatively about this problem. All right? Hate is only going to create more hate. Hate is never going to create happiness. I know there's this kind of illusion or delusion out there that if I get my goal, if I push myself hard enough, if I beat myself up enough, and I can actually achieve what it is I'm trying to do, then the good feelings will come and I'll be like, yes, yes, and I'll be happy. And that's the twisted logic of Leo that thinks he's going to get positive out of this. And that's where we got to see the solution. We got to get Rio online to see what I call the good in the bad. I don't want to add hate to hate. I want to add praise or appreciation and then help redirect, change, because I want Emma to feel good about herself. And so what I want to do is I want to look at the good in the bad. Well, what's the good in overeating? What's the good in eating a box of chips or eating half of a pie? Well, the good is she's trying to help herself feel positive. We've been around this road enough times that you and I know that that ultimately is not going to work. But Emma, the emotional mind, isn't a thinking brain. She's not a logical brain. She's an emotional brain. And so she's not able to think through that process. What she does instead is base her life on feelings. And right now she's feeling bad and she wants to feel good. And that's why she's eating the cookies or the pie and ultimately sabotaging her ultimate goal of losing weight because she's looking to feel good. Well, Leo, attacking, yelling, screaming, hating, isn't going to help Emma feel any better about herself. Let's look at it on a mind map and see what's going on here. Leo is attacking Emma, who already feels bad about herself. Leo is trying to make Emma not do it, change her mind, change her behavior. So what he's really trying to do is he's trying to motivate B, which is the base brain. And when he yells and screams and throws a tantrum and uses hate, what he's trying to really do and ultimately do is motivate B. But in the process, what he's doing is he's beating up Emma. And then Emma continues to feel bad, which she continues to give the signals to B, let's do what we don't want to do. So we got to change this pattern, right? We got to reverse the process somehow. So what if we got creative? What if we got thoughtful here? And what if we started to see the good in the bad? Now, let's bring out our mind map again, and let's look what that looks like. What if we got Rio to thank Leo? Thanks, Leo. Thanks for trying to help. Thanks for trying to make this goal happen. Because that's what Leo does. He's goal motivated, he's planning, he's strategic, and he wants to achieve his goal. And he thinks by yelling and screaming at B, the base brain, that that's going to get him what he wants. And so we want to use Rio, or maybe even Connie, to come above all that. Get Connie to kind of see the big picture. And then use Rio to show gratitude, show appreciation, show thankfulness. Thank you, Leo. Thank you for what you're trying to do. I appreciate your strategy. I appreciate your plan. So here's how we're going to break this cycle. All right? We're going to pull out Connie, your consciousness, who looks at this whole pattern, looks at this mind map that we're talking about right here, and she can see the dynamics. She can see Leo being angry at B because he's trying to motivate B to take action, new actions, different actions. But in the process, he's making Emma feel bad. And as long as he makes Emma feel bad, she's going to go ahead and keep looking to feel good by eating. If we can get up into Connie, if we can get our conscious mind online, if we can help Sally get herself to be a conscious of the process and see it without judgment, see it without hate, see it without criticism, maybe she can start seeing the good in the bad. And that's where we want her, Connie, the conscious mind, to thank B. Thank you, B. Thank you for trying to motivate. Thank you for trying to inspire us. Thank you for trying to drive us in the right direction. I appreciate that. I love you for that. As we start bringing love and kindness to Leo, it's going to start shifting the emotions, obviously, that Emma is feeling. Instead of feeling bad about herself, she begins to feel good, positive, love. Because it's out of love that we really want to find our motivation. Why do I want to be thinner? Why does Sally want to be thinner? Why does Sally want to be healthier? Why does Sally want to make the right choices in eating? Because she wants to feel good about herself. And that's where we need to keep it focused. What's motivating you, Sally? Why do you want what you want? Because I want to feel good. Then let's focus on that. Let's let those good feelings be your driver. Focus on your goal. Focus on what you want. And focus on how great it's going to feel when you achieve your goal. When you've lost your weight. When you're healthy and feeling good about yourself. Imagine how that's going to feel. Did you hear what I did? I then took Rio, the creative brain, to begin to create pictures and to begin to imagine what it would be like to be healthy. Use those creative pictures, the positive pictures, the feel-good pictures, to begin to then change Emma's emotions. Now Emma's feeling good, and now the message to B, the base brain, is a positive message. I want that. I want good. Help me be. Help me be good. Help me make the good choices, the right choices. And it's going to get her to get into the right behaviors because she's focused on feeling good and no longer focused on Leo's strategy, which is to feel bad to get good, which never works anyway. All right. Homework assignment for you. I want you to apply this to your own life. I want you to think about a place where you motivate yourself with anger, where you try to hate your way to happiness. And what I want you to do is I want you to do the same thing. Break out a mind map. See if you can break out your journal. Create a mind map like we've done here. Or you can go to the website and pick a copy of my mind maps up. And I want you to fill out. I want you to see the good in the bad. That's first step. Why are you beating yourself up? What's going on for you? What is the positive driver that you're trying to create or move your behavior to? Then 2, I want you to thank yourself. I want you to thank Leo. Thanks, Leo, for trying to get me where I want to go. And then 3, I want you to use Rio to create some positive pictures for yourself. What do you really want? Why are you really doing this? What is your ultimate goal? My guess is your ultimate goal always is to feel good. Focus on that. Focus on the good feelings you want to create. Let those good feelings then stimulate Emma to drive B in the direction you need to go. All right, give it a try. If you like this video, like this video. If you have some comments, thoughts, ideas, or experiences with this, or want to share what you've done, put it in our comments below. And if you want to learn more about my 5 minds, subscribe. I'm Brett, your favorite shrink. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you again. Take care.